Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here for your mid-November 2019 Love and General spread. I'm doing a 4-card reading this time since it's mid-month and I've got a lot on my plate, but I do take more cards. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your support and everything that you do. I'm wishing you well for this time of the year. It's almost Christmas, eh? Almost. Let's take the cards for Capricorn, please, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn, mid-November till end of November, roughly. First card down is the Four of Wands. Very interesting. And I'm using the Arcanum Tarot, so I will have all the cards in the description box below, the decks that I'm using. Let's see what's in your foundation. And we've got the Death card, and you are the 4th sign. I think all the signs got the Death card. We are having Mercury retrograding in the sign of Scorpio, so there is a lot of transformation and change for everyone on a collective scale. Of course, for everyone, it's going to be in a different area of life. For you, let's say that this is in your deep past, but it's also in your foundation. So foundation meaning family, home, heritage, security. Let's look at the recent past. 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. What's crowning your reading, dear Capricorn? We've got the Page of Swords. We always have air energy with Capricorn's readings. It's a must. Page of Swords. This is what's on your mind. This is your goal. You need to communicate something, obviously. We know that pages are messengers. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. We've got Scorpio, and we've got Earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's the outcome? And we've got the Eight of Swords. Oh my goodness. Let's take another card right off the bat. And we've got the Page of Wands. Yep. So some of you are still stuck in that rut, still dealing with an air sign. Those of you that are dealing with an air sign are in the finishing stages. You're still going through the transformation. I can see here, because Eight of Swords may mean that as the outcome, but we've also got the Page of Wands, which is wanting to go on that adventure. It's the minor arcana of the Fool. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries. You may be getting serious with an Aries. What I feel here with the Eight of Swords, because it's a card of perception, you still feel as though you're bound and caught up with all these swords around you, but this is only your perception. So it's very hard to break cycles. It's as though something has ended, something is transforming. There is the tail end of the transformation that you're going through. For those of you that have been dealing with in a family situation, in a committed long-term relationship with an air sign, so Aquarius, more than likely Gemini or Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising, and here we've got Scorpio as well. And then it's the lingering perception, you're at the end, you're finishing up with this Worrywart card. Okay, this is a card of feeling imprisoned. You're not. You've got the Page of Wands here, which is holding that Ace of Wands. You need to go to what you desire. Some of you may be hoping to travel. You're sending messages to and fro. In the now position, you're feeling like the Four of Wands. You feel as though you're stabilizing something. You feel, I feel that I need to say to you that this is it's a positivity that you are holding on to because you don't believe that it could actually be true. It's actually happening. I'm stabilizing something. I'm celebrating my stability, because Four of Wands can mean, yes, it can mean a party, a celebration, but it can also mean a union, right? A marriage, a commitment. All right, so And this could speak about family as well. Both cards together, they speak about extended family. It can speak of a housewarming party, of course, and it's in the now position. So you are celebrating something. And I want to say that for some of you, for those of you that have had trouble getting pregnant, because the Ten of Pentacles does turn into the Ace, which can be a child. Okay, this could be a christening or something like that. Celebrating, for those of you that have had trouble getting pregnant, we do have 2 pages here. Okay, and this page here, the Page of Swords, as your goal is you want to know the truth. Some of you may be actually going for a pregnancy test, let's say, and you've been thinking the worst, but then we've got the Page of Wands. So you may be pregnant with an Aries child, which sounds, time-wise, sounds quite right. Now we're in November, let's say. Okay, let's have a look at what's at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Two of Swords. What's beneath that? The Hanging Man. I just did a Sagittarius, and they had the Hanging Man in the same position. So this is Pisces. Pisces is all about sacrifice. It's all about, having waited for something for so long, needing to change your perspective. You're waiting for information from the divine. As you can see here, see the moon there, that's her unconscious, her subconscious. She's going with her intuition because she can't see. She's blindfolded. And she's in 2 minds here, as you could see there. And some of you may have 2 children, a fire sign, which would mostly, more than likely be Aries, and another air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you may be having trouble with the air sign. 8 of Swords, a lot of worries. Okay, we do have here the Death card, which is in the foundation. So you're transforming something in your life around your home, your family, your heritage. Okay? And he's holding the Ace of Swords, standing in truth. Truth will be told with Mercury retrograding in the sign of Scorpio. A lot of truths are coming to light. The sun is moving through Scorpio. It's just a couple of days ago we had Mercury-Sun conjunction, and that was a very rare conjunction. So what was the clarity that you received? What was the communication? What was the light that was shone on something that was dark for you, something very Scorpio? And Scorpio can be intimacy, it can be a commitment, it can be money from your partner, it could mean money from other sources, external sources to you, but it's also the house of sexuality and physical intimacy, Yes, so, and we know that because Scorpio is the house of sex. Some of you, and I'm going to say this is a remote, a one-off message. I'm feeling as though, especially with Mercury retrograding in Scorpio, I feel as though the Page of Swords, for those of you that have got an elderly, like an adolescent child, this could be your adolescent child coming to terms with their sexuality. And that's why we've got the 8 of Swords here, plus the 2 of Swords. They're in 2 minds, and so are you when you find out the truth. Now, Pisces can be also unconditional love. Wow. Unconditional love, it can mean a completion. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. Yeah. And we've also got the Wheel of Fortune. So there are changes coming through. Change is healthy. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. We've also got a King of Cups here. So Scorpio, more than likely. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Could be Pisces as well. Dear Capricorn, could be more than likely a Cancer, but I'm going to say all the water signs. We've got Scorpio, we've got Pisces. And why do I say Cancer? Because your 7th house, dear Capricorn, your karmic partner, let's say, is Cancer. So that's one remote message. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take some Lenormand and check out and see what else we need to know, dear Capricorn, at this time. It's as though you've put the past to rest, but I feel that this message here, because pages are all about messages, right? This message here is something that's coming in and bringing back the past into your mind, into your memory, and this is what's worrying you. But I feel that that's the last of it. I do feel that you are, in a sense, starting a new cycle here, wanting to go on that, take that risk, go on that adventure, go for your desires, go for what you feel passionate towards, what creative ideas come to you. Go on that adventure. Stand in your truth. Let's look for Capricorn, please, Spirit. 3 cards. What does Capricorn need to know? We've got the house. The house, yeah, which is a number 4. This talks about your stability, your home, of course. We've got the, well, that's funny that it's in the reverse. I don't read these in reverse. So we've got the 6, number 6. This is the clouds. It does say that what the card that is next to the darker clouds, that's where the worry is, but the sun is coming through on the other side. We've got a number 6, which is number of balance. 4 is home, of course, home and family. And we've got a K here. There is a K. So you may be dealing with someone whose name starts with K. Let's take another card. And we've got number 29, which is the female. This is the girl next door. She's holding that rose. She could be a writer, very good communicator. We've got an A here, so A for Angela, A for Anna, A for Alicia. A for new beginnings, Now, she's a number 29, which equals 11. Whatever you're communicating, writing, or even publishing, it's right next to the sun. So it's very well aspected here. As you can see here, with the sun, we've got those 3 birds. We've got news coming through that's going to be very positive. Now, this could be, of course, some of you are holding a red rose. Either this is a rose that's been offered to you or a rose that you want to offer to someone else. If you are a female, then this is your energy. If you are a male watching this, then this is your other half. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the bridges. Yep, number 38. Again 38 equals 11. So this is like change, going from one bridge to another. Oh, wow. Doesn't want to clear it. There it is. So this is change, obviously. Leaving one place and going to another. This is transition. Transitioning into something fated. You've got 11 twice here. Master numbers. Going through those doors. Now I'm going to take the Twin Flame Oracle. I'd like to see a little bit more into your, look a little bit more into your love life. And then I will take a couple of cards on the positions of the spread here. So there is some sort of a choice, a decision that you're needing to make. And you may be waiting on communication before you take that leap of faith. But you're sitting on a transformation. So transformation is a process. It takes time. It's a slow-moving process, right? Let's take some oracles. We've got, Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, which is also the Scorpio energy, yeah? So we've got the butterflies here. I'm going to say look out for information. This is Spirit here. We do have the full moon in the background. We had a full moon in Taurus only yesterday, and that was very well aspected, especially towards Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node. So whatever you are transforming from, you will have the realization of it. Full moons are endings, they're culminations. What comes after an ending? A new beginning. And it's got to do with our values, with our money, with our comforts, with our senses. Okay, our values, our self-worth. And I do feel that Capricorn is learning that they are of quality. They have, because if you've been dealing with difficult energies in the past, I remember from your readings, you've been dealing with narcissism in the past. That can really choke our self-worth. It can deprive us, I can't even talk, of thinking that we are valuable enough to be in a healthy relationship. Let's look at the metamorphosis. What else? We've got understanding. And look at the messages. I did say look out for the synchronicities. Look out for the divine messages. They're coming. They're coming from up above. And we are having in about 6 days, so around the 19th, we're having Jupiter on the galactic center. And what's that going to be all about? That's where the portal is open. The divine is open, bringing in the abundance. Now, Jupiter has got two meanings. As I say always, Jupiter is expansion, growth, and luck. It's wisdom. It's jovial energies, so it's very happy-go-lucky, very free-spirited. But if you think of Jupiter, is called, in Greek, Jupiter is called Theos, right? And also called Zeus, Zeus in Greek. So the word Theos means that something is split. The word Zeus means something is coupled. Therefore, Jupiter has got the power to bring together but also to split. That's why Jupiter also rules legalities, divorce. So for most of us, I would say that the galactic center and Jupiter there will be a blessing. For some of us, for a few of us, it will be separation, divorce. But it will be for our highest good, whatever that is. Whatever that is concerning. Let's take another card. And we've got divine timing. Yep, it's all about timing. Uncle Saturn is here. All about timing. So the clock is clicking away. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Pay attention to the divine messages coming to you. Okay, metamorphosis, as I said, it takes time. You're going to have an understanding while you're going through this journey. Okay, but I feel that, and I even see the clock as the wheel. Look at it. Let's take some more cards here. What I'd like to look at is the Page of Swords. What's that message all about? And we've got the King of Swords. Oh, goodness. Now, I know that Capricorn has been dealing with difficulty in the past with an air sign. Do you remember how I said the King of Cups was here before in your cards? So this is a message that could be worrying, and there is a decision to make. Some of you will be letting go of this air sign. Others of you are in two minds because we've got that water sign, which could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Let's look at the Two of Swords, the general energy. And we've got the Six of Cups, which is a very innocent card. It's all about children. It's about soulmate energies. Now, when I say soulmates, could be talking about a past lifetime. Some of you may be dealing with the past coming back. Others of you, and when I say the past coming back, if you thought that you had transformed and let go of the past, King of Swords is still here. Some of you may be still working through the issues with the King of Swords. Doesn't mean that for all of you he's going to be that narcissist. Okay? Not all air signs are narcissists. Okay? All signs can be a narcissist when they're egocentrical, when everything revolves around them and their ego. So Mercury retrograde in Scorpio could be bringing you back someone from your past, from a past lifetime, from your childhood, all that sort of stuff. And King of Swords could also be, if we are talking about the same person, could we be talking about someone who's got strong water as well as air? Okay, could be. But I do feel that for a lot of you, this is the same person. Going to take one more. And it's if you've been in a committed partnership or relationship and there are children involved, it's not easy to sever ties. Let's take one more card on that position. And we've got the Empress. So the Empress is Venusian energy. We're talking Taurus, Libra. Taurus or Libra. Now this is the loving, nurturing, motherly figure. She's the goddess of love and beauty and manifestation, abundance. The Empress is also higher than the King of Swords. So I'm going to say that with the Empress, this could also be playing out as just an energy. So there is abundance and there is love and there is receiving the harvest. So because we've got the Ten of Pentacles here, for those of you that this is business, with the Ten of Pentacles in the recent past, you've had the indication you're celebrating now the manifestation of all that you desire. She is the object of desire, whether she is attractive in a beautiful way, like in a physical way, but she's also attractive where, as an energetic way, where she gives you all the harvest, right? Now, some of you, you may be could be a little bit older or maybe just wiser than this King of Swords. This could be a family here. Okay, now the Page of Wands could also be an energy only, like wanting to take that leap of faith. Now, many do say that the Empress can be Aries energy. So we've got Aries here as well. Some of you may have your moon in Aries, let's say. But I just want to look at this Four of Wands here. For some of you, this could be a mother. I did say before about pregnancy. There's the mother. There's the pregnancy. Let's take one more card on the Four of Wands. And we've got the Star, which is Aquarius. This is a card of hope, a card of healing, a card of the universe bringing you your wish fulfillment, whatever that is. And Aquarius can mean the future as well. So some of you may have the indication that you've got the funds to purchase that beautiful new home that you've wanted. And if you have children, you're thinking about their schooling, will they settle in there? Let's take another card, one card on that Page of Wands, and that will be it. And we've got the Devil. Oh my God, dear Capricorn. Wow, Saturn is here. Saturn is here. Now, the Eight of Swords is a card of fear, so is the Devil. The Devil can mean restrictions, but I feel here, because this is your card, I do feel that Saturn is bringing you the rewards. Why? Because Saturn is actually moving direct now. Don't forget that Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn. Saturn has been mentioned here as well. I do feel that this is the time. It's all about timing. And the Saturn can bring you the materialization of your dreams, of your hard work, of your what you've been persevering towards. Okay, and the devil can mean also something that is very attractive, something that is very alluring. So you're very tempted to take that leap of faith. You're very tempted to go back, for others of you, to go back into that vicious cycle of worry. And some of you are not willing to take the risk. That's what I see. But you've got the star here. The stars are aligning for you, Capricorn. The stars are aligning, and you need to go with what you wish for. What you wish for. It's here. Look at the beautiful energies, major arcanas. The devil is not always negative. It's just something that is very attractive to you. Okay, and I feel that you've done your deeds, you've done the work, and I feel that it's a time of going on that adventure. Wow, I can't talk. Sorry, Capricorn. Mercury, my ruling planet, is retrograde. Okay, so I will leave you with that. I do hope that helps. And as I said before, for those of you that are leaving behind this air sign, there's a water sign in the mix here. They're not showing themselves. They're quite veiled at this time. They will be talking. They will be coming through, and this could even be at the time of the sun, whilst it finishes in Scorpio. That could be the time that you get this Ace of Swords, the clarity. All right. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for taking the time out. Wishing you all the best, dear Capricorn. Lots of love and light to all of you, and talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.